What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Star Variable TV. If you love staying up to date with the latest teasers and drama from your favorite TV shows, you're in for a treat today. We're breaking down all the juicy moments from Soulmates and what's coming up next this February. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's jump into it. Saturday, 1 February 2025, Sachin is furious when he finds out about Akash and Riya's love for each other. He warns Akash, telling him to stay away from Riya and not to pursue this relationship any further. Sachin believes that this relationship will cause more harm than good, and he's determined to stop it from going any further. His anger only increases when he realizes that Akash is serious about Riya and doesn't seem to care about the consequences. Meanwhile, Joy takes matters into his own hands and arranges a marriage for Riya with Raghav. This decision has serious consequences for Riya, as it means she must give up her career and her freedom. Riya feels trapped by Joy's actions and starts to wonder if she'll ever be able to be with Akash. Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, Supriya takes Krish to Roshni's salon, hoping to get some answers about Roshni's true intentions. When she calls Roshni, Tejas unexpectedly answers the phone, raising even more questions. Roshni then tries to cover up the situation by making up a story for Tejas, claiming that Supriya and Krish aren't who they say they are. This causes confusion and mistrust, and it becomes clear that Roshni has a hidden agenda. Tejas, now even more suspicious, starts to wonder what's really going on. The web of lies continues to grow as Roshni tries to protect her secrets while keeping Krish and Supriya at a distance. The tension between the characters builds as each one tries to outwit the other. Monday, February 3rd, 2025, Sayali pleads with Sachin, begging him to give Riya a chance to prove her loyalty to Akash. She argues that Riya truly loves Akash and deserves to be with him, but Sachin remains unconvinced. However, the situation begins to shift when Renuka, touched by Tejas' kind words, expresses her fondness for him. Sachin is moved by Renuka's emotions and begins to reconsider his stance on Riya and Akash's relationship. While Sayali continues her efforts to bring them together, Sachin is still reluctant to approve of their relationship. He needs to see more proof of their commitment before he can accept the idea of them being together. As the family dynamics shift, it becomes clear that emotions are running high, and the future of Akash and Riya's relationship is uncertain. Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. On the occasion of Jamashtami, Sachin and Sayali perform together, celebrating the festival with great enthusiasm. Their performance brings them closer, and for a brief moment, they forget their worries. But the peace is short-lived when Sachin makes a bold move by proposing a marriage between Akash and G. This decision shocks everyone, especially Sayali, who has been hoping for Akash and Riya to be together. Sayali feels betrayed by Sachin's proposal, knowing it would end any chance of Akash and Riya's love. The tension between family members continues to rise as Sayali tries to figure out how to change Sachin's mind. Meanwhile, Akash and Riya's love story hangs in the balance, and the outcome of these decisions will affect their futures. Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. Shobha is uneasy about the idea of marrying off another daughter into the Deshmukh family. She expresses her concerns to Sachin, but he becomes angry, feeling that her worries are misplaced. He insists that this is the best option for the family, but Shobha's reservations remain. Meanwhile, Sachin's suspicions grow when Akash suddenly ends a phone call with Riya, making him wonder if there's more to the situation than he realizes. The growing tension between Sachin and the rest of the family becomes more apparent. While he tries to assert his authority, there's a feeling of unease in the air. Everyone is left wondering what Akash's true intentions are, and whether he will be able to find a way to navigate the obstacles in his path. Thursday, February 6th, 2025. Sachin unexpectedly runs into Supriya and Krish, and he insists that they visit Sayali. Though it seems like a harmless gesture, it only raises more questions. Their presence at Sayali's home causes alarm, especially for Roshni, who becomes increasingly uneasy about the situation. Roshni starts to worry that their visit may lead to trouble, and she begins to take steps to ensure that no one learns the truth about their relationship. As Roshni becomes more concerned, she tries to keep everything under control. Her anxiety grows as the situation unfolds, and she fears that her secrets may soon be exposed. Meanwhile, Sayali and Sachin try to understand the deeper connections between these characters, unaware of the growing tension that will soon cause a rift in the family. Friday, February 7th, 2025. Roshni talks about Krish to Renuka, but just as she does, Renuka walks in, leaving Roshni feeling confused. The unexpected entrance causes Roshni to worry about her conversation and the potential for it to be overheard. Meanwhile, Sayali becomes more concerned about the situation with Akash and Riya's wedding. She decides to speak to G, asking her to help with the upcoming marriage plans. Sayali hopes that G will understand the gravity of the situation and work with her to ensure that Akash and Riya's wedding happens without further issues. As the plans take shape, everyone starts to feel the pressure mounting, and the stakes get higher for everyone involved. Saturday, February 8th, 2025. Riya's mother walks in just as Riya is speaking to Akash on the phone. She becomes furious and threatens Akash, telling him to stay away from her daughter. Riya's mother is determined to protect her daughter from what she sees as a dangerous relationship. She locks Riya in a room, hoping to stop her from meeting Akash again. Later, Renuka helps Tejas by asking Paresh for money. Tejas needs the funds for an important task, but Paresh is reluctant to give him what he wants. Renuka, however, steps in to assist, showing her support for Tejas and his plans. The growing tensions in the family reach new heights as everyone starts to realize how much is at stake. Sunday, February 9th, 2025. Sachin begins to grow suspicious of Tejas when he finds a set of currency notes that lead him to a park. He begins to question where Tejas is getting his money from and starts to wonder if there's something he's hiding. Meanwhile, Riya's mother becomes more protective of her daughter, locking Riya in a room to keep her from meeting Akash. The situation grows even more complicated as secrets are uncovered, and everyone's actions start to have serious consequences. Riya is desperate to see Akash again, but her mother's efforts to keep them apart grow stronger. The stakes are higher than ever as Riya tries to find a way to reunite with Akash and prove that their love is real. Monday, February 10th, 2025. Sayali and Sachin grow closer as they work together to organize the Ganesh Chaturthi festivities. The time spent together brings them a sense of unity, and they begin to bond over the preparations. However, Paresh approaches Sachin with news that causes concern. He informs Sachin that Joy is uneasy about the growing relationship between Akash and Riya, fearing that it could cause trouble for the family. Sachin is troubled by this news, unsure of how to proceed. He doesn't want to disappoint his family, but he's also deeply concerned about what Joy's discomfort means for the future of Akash and Riya. The tension builds as everyone tries to figure out the best way to handle the situation, knowing that their decisions will have lasting consequences. Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. Akash turns to G for help, asking her to assist him with his secret marriage to Riya. G is hesitant, unsure of how Renuka will react to such a bold move. She worries that helping Akash could cause even more problems for everyone involved. Meanwhile, Sachin is set to be away for 2 days, and Sayali becomes anxious about his absence. She fears that the situation will spiral out of control without his guidance. The uncertainty grows as Akash and G try to plan their next steps. They know that they are running out of time, and the risks of being discovered are higher than ever. The pressure mounts as they struggle to keep their plans a secret, hoping that everything will go smoothly. Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. Riya turns to Juhi for help, hoping that she can convince her parents to give her the freedom she desires. Juhi agrees to help and arranges for Shobha to take a trip, allowing Riya and Akash to carry out their plans without interference. The plan is risky, but Riya is determined to marry Akash, no matter the cost. Juhi takes charge of the situation, making sure that everything goes according to plan. She knows that their success relies on keeping the secret hidden from everyone, especially Riya's parents. As the plan unfolds, the tension builds, and everyone is left wondering whether Riya and Akash will finally be able to marry. Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Riya comes up with a clever plan to deceive her parents. She fabricates a story about her breakup with Akash, hoping to make them believe that she has moved on. Meanwhile, Sayali tries to speak to Akash, but he misleads her, telling her that he needs to meet with Riva instead. This leaves Sayali even more confused and suspicious of what's really going on. The lies continue to pile up as Riya tries to keep her secret relationship with Akash hidden from her parents. Sayali's suspicions grow stronger, and she begins to question Akash's true intentions. The tension between the characters reaches a boiling point as everyone tries to protect their secrets. Friday, February 14th, 2025. Akash lies to Sayali, telling her that he is going to the temple. In reality, he is headed to meet Riya and Juhi, who are waiting for him to perform their secret marriage ceremony. As Riya and Akash finally get married, Sayali becomes more suspicious of their actions. She tries to contact Akash, but he refuses to answer, leaving her even more confused and concerned. The secrecy surrounding their marriage grows more intense, and Sayali becomes determined to uncover the truth. She feels betrayed by Akash and wonders if she will ever get answers about his intentions and the truth behind his actions. Saturday, February 15th, 2025. After Akash and Riya's wedding, Sayali confronts them and accuses Akash of betraying his family. She feels heartbroken and angry, knowing that Akash has kept such a big secret from everyone. The confrontation is emotional, and the truth finally comes to light. Akash must now face the consequences of his actions as Sayali demands answers. Riya stands by Akash, but the consequences of their marriage are far from over. The family is torn apart, and everyone must come to terms with the choices that have been made. The future remains uncertain as tensions rise, and the impact of Akash and Riya's marriage is felt by all. Thanks for watching.